picture here.
Yo, okay. Episode 3, says Corner.
Yeah.
And once again, thank you Machita for Balapa.
Sure.
Thank you to whoever's watching. Hopefully you watch all the way through. It's not tiki. So, as you can see, I'm trying something new. I'm trying a new setup with a little bit less people to try and save on time as well. So please bear with us. If ke, so it's so much The reason what I want to talk about today is something I don't feel I'm a cheater talk about a lot. Ne? I feel like I'm a cheater talk about this a lot because Bona, it's something very special to them.
Sure.
So it's most this chat was centered around the sex, ne? And specifically I want to talk about your first time.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
So I want to talk about your first time, Majid. I know it's Madala, and that is thinking back far for a mind.
Nigga.
Yabo?
Exactly. Some of us we're about to reach 40 and go 40 minus 30 years.
Sure.
So kind of
this is why I call Nina, because Nina know would expect.
I
call the 2 sexiest guys I know.
Uzasihlekisisa ngabantu.
It's okay. Just take a compliment and move, my guy.
That's cool.
Okay. So specifically, what I want to talk about losing virginity for a machita, because I feel like losing virginity machita, it's not given any kind of sort of what's the word? It's not given any significance.
Yeah.
Like, are you way
special or something as
teeny
compared to ladies?
Yeah, well, compared to ladies. But at the same time, I feel like it does cause a change in a young man's way of thinking. Yeah, well, once I I'm okay, yeah. So the first insight I would like you guys to give us is, first of all, when you decided to lose virginity, or you decided, okay, yeah, it's time, what influenced it? Was it your own decision? Was it peer pressure? Was it luck?
Hey, nigga.
So,
yo, dog, taking me like back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, to be quite honest, I'm not gonna lie out here. For me, I peer pressure.
Yeah, when
Peer pressure in the sense where yabona bayanga ukuse amachita yabaliswa. Now mina ukubalisa but except at the very same time uqonda uyaxoxa. Awuyenzi liwenziwa amachita. But you just want to blend in, ufuna ufitisha in. So to be quite honest, for me, I peer pressure. Mamela, I need to do this. I need to get it over and done with. Yeah. Okay. I peer pressure.
Okay, what else?
Peer pressure, but for him it wasn't that. Back in high school, I was not part of any group. I was an A student. I failed once primary, so always given like chicks. Not that zangina attraction to women is scared, but I would say I broke mine by luck because there was this chick I first started in, and every time when we were scared, I was constantly training. She would like walk in front of me. And this one time, they said, I know since this year, we see one, how about we walk together and go? If you know back in the day, side B is the shame now. I got rough, so I would walk night just to give her a protection. All those on coffee.
She's a bodyguard.
So we kept on walking along and her name was Akona. I still remember. Jenny, mentioning names.
Hi, Akona.
Hi. Yeah, she's dead by now.
Oh, hi, man.
So I think Yena, she paid me back protection by actually breaking it for me. And I won't lie, I was I don't know anything about sex or whatever, but she just said I got you, and then she did everything. And boy, I owe a lot to her.
Yes, of course.
But okay, yeah, that's how it was not peer pressure for me. I don't believe in peer pressure because that kind of thing will actually kill you because you can never satisfy or compete anyways about it. And some people lie, but shy away, they even dream of or engineer for some, 5 some, but on their own,
Don't happen.
So yeah, mine was broken by luck. Yeah.
Okay. So be luck, but since you've gone ahead of Stella, more Akon, nobody, when switch.
Okay, for me.
You wanna tell us who was the special lady? What peer pressure on game?
I can't mention names though. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So we're still in contact.
No. Maybe yeah, was the conflict of interest for like look, for me, I was in high school, bro. Yeah, bro. And Useman was a grade upper than me, like she was older than me, yeah. So ngezasikhathi manje kuthanda ukwenza ibhesh esigela in yonke la way, yeah. So this one time we in town, Londoni, Pumeli, she was like, no, look, man, some say Pagum, let's go Pagum, like go chill since Punyo early. So and then late there's a kappa, we could like rainy and then you go home. Yeah, uhlale school man.
Okay.
So dog,
for the people who don't know, why is
oh Balanga, sorry guys, Balanga. So what happened was we got there, we chilled, Zaweba, juice, like set and
yes, cool.
Ambiance. Yeah, juicy Romani creams. Yeah.
Oh, she went all out.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, and then one thing led to another. Then I didn't even realize by I could even like ejaculate, shit like that. It came as a shock. No, bruh. I hadn't reached that age about masturbation and all that shit. Yeah.
So you never had a wet dream before?
No, I do not know what that is, bro. To be quite honest, I have never had one before. Like I had sex. No. I'm saying like before. Yeah, bro. When I was a virgin, I never had that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know how it felt or what it was.
So you were never attracted to anyone back then?
Of course I was, man. Come on. What the fuck?
You
can have an attraction, but that doesn't mean you go
into attraction in reality. Always taps in with way.
Well, it didn't.
Here's the thing, he was an innocent.
Yeah.
Now, Indo Pamela, the attraction doesn't necessarily mean we are par.
Exactly.
So where's no yas la way? When I come in the
grand.
Why do you guys crushes
Look, I used to Pamela, to be quite honest. The kissing and all that, that used to happen, bro. Like when you're in grade, I was grade 7. Like you spin the bottles.
There's nothing beyond that.
Yeah, well, there was nothing that was beyond that. That I got to experience the following year when I was in grade 8. You know? That's when, and after that, dog.
Okay.
Yo.
Delete.
Yo. Sure.
Rolling Stone.
But yeah, man. So that was my experience. After that, we did the young alone science. I'm not gonna lie, I was shook, nigga. I was shook, but it was very nice at the same time. Like, yeah.
So, I just wanna know, I'm also gonna. I don't know if you want me to tell my time.
Yeah.
But I just wanna know, Apaguni, did you have any knowledge of the significance of virginity at the time?
Look, for me, to be quite honest, bro, for me, the way it was just, I would say it's something that needed to be done. Boom. It didn't mean anything. Yeah, well, obviously, okay, I caught feelings because, but at that time, I should think, in Yam was thinking about my brain was like, that you just had sex with, you'll be together with them for the rest of your life.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, well, because you're a kid. So, but the significance of it, I was like, no, fuck, it just happened. Now I've got something to say, like I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna get into detail of how it happened so that
you fit in more.
Yeah, it was all about fitting in more than anything. Nothing of the significance or the importance of what I just did, So that was it for me. Yeah.
Anyone else? Was there significance? I say
like I said, it was luck.
I'll life after that.
No man, I don't do that. I don't do hit and runs.
Yeah.
But one thing
He's a good man.
One thing I can say about the black families, guys, I'm a cheater, we not thought about it. The only thing that time or the family wishes that I'll cheat way after 9. Waste money family raising you and was flop. Okay, I scored up on the plan. But well, what I experienced back then, we none of it, and the reason why I don't do hit and run, if you taste something for the first time, you definitely want to do it again. We try it. So I still think about her.
Cheers, sir.
But I never had I was never in a situation whereby I wish I would spend the rest of my life. Not saying that I will never get married, but there's a lot that I actually want to accomplish before actually settling down and tying the knot. But sex man, and
This guy.
companies are cool with it. But it's pleasure, by the way.
Okay, so let me see if I can answer my own questions. So, for Mnane, what led me to sex was a curiosity. And the thing is, I lost my virginity before I knew what virginity was. So by the time I realized, there's such a thing as a virginity, I was like, but anyway, it was curiosity. I had a neighbor, brother yake endala had a lot of porn videos and porn sites.
Goodness.
Hey, so this was we're young, man. We're young kids. So we were playing, the games kids play. But then go on this video, go on this magazine. So says job and oh shit, what the hell is this? Things would develop from there. Curiosity. Afuna ufane nalendians ngapha kwezi video nezilandu magazine.
Well, damn.
Yeah. So now on that second question of significance, like I said, I did not know what virginity was at that time.
Nobody did, man.
By the time I knew, I was like, okay. And then the people, I have a lot of female friends, right? And then when you talk to women, they will tell you about the significance of losing that thing. It has to be special, has to be doing it. But then as a guy, you never get that. Then you start thinking is virginity out into
in
jail, like a useless thing, because there's no physical change,
And even your father doesn't say anything about
it. Exactly.
Even your dad doesn't say a damn thing. Life, okay. So this happened. So it's something I've been wondering. I've been thinking about, but is it okay, or maybe does this thing have an effect to how teenagers namachita perceive sex versus to how amateur perceive sex? Because when they look at it as something special.
Look, I should agree with my guy in a sense where that has had it has had a long-term effect on most guys, because us guys, we just look at sex in a way ba mela ma kukiwane chitwe kusone kamandi
And
There's nothing beyond that.
yeah, it's nothing beyond
it's
that.
more like an achievement.
Exactly. Whereas girls, you see, look, bro, there's a lot of heartbroken girls out there, bro. Because I'm a cherry. Girls see that la way of having sex. Because I mean, you giving yourself to this person. Lo seeing you ngendlela that you only see yourself like in the mirror or something like that.
That's my own.
So that land of cherry, it's very special, yeah. So that's why I should think that there's a lot of heartbroken girls out there because of amachita that wanna just decide ba mamela senanga lamdana.
Oh yeah.
Ndifuna uyombhala lamdana. I-target yam leya, I'm gonna have sex with her. And then we keep moving. That's all. Yeah. So that's why in the city bana, I agree with you, Glenn Tetayo. Us compared to women,
It's like just for us.
yeah,
like,
it's just
a competition.
yeah, just get it over and done with. And then
when you're done.
You are done with it. And that is based on years back of us having sex, keklando yoba, peer pressure. We fagelwe kamachita ba, say you need to do this. So that's just me on what you just said now, on the differences. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as much as we'll see has been defending Machida, it's more like chasing Machida. We just wanna.
I'm not defending, man.
But Machida also have love. I know a few guys, including myself, whereby who divine them that and come back to all of that and she give you everything, and once you be inside her world, then you actually want her to be part of your world. But utikanya nana, she's agakola apa yena. And actually unjalo sheka usamathandweni. I have a couple of friends. There's actually one guy who comes to mind right now. Mchitawami, he was so in love with this chick, and he even went far as uba amnqaile phone because ube one an iPhone. So he bought a phone so that he can still keep in touch. Only to find out about usisi lona, well, fuck WhatsApp. Yeah, but WhatsApp is a DP. It's either he made the DP or something else. But this certain lady decided about fuck this other guy, power DP.
Oh shit!
So after you saw that,
like that.
his heart was ripped up open. That he doesn't love anyone anymore. He tries. He tries by all means to buy as we created what he lost, but that's why I'm much order like a shy. Sometimes I think much as much as possible as he cast and handle everything, but you cannot actually handle that weighing apart.
Yeah.
So yeah, as much as we love women, yes, we really do. Yeah.
So nothing more. So what you're saying, as much as you say, Ulanu said message by women, they get hurt by how amachita can end up interacting with sex, because he as you young. But yeah, also a moment where he out gets caught up in that same situation.
Of course.
Where he only had because it wasn't anything serious. She was just doing her thing.
True.
But now, the vulnerable much a situation where either gender can get hurt like that. AP, the way of handling do you think is correct in most amachita of treating sex like it's
Objective.
like it don't change, just continuously. Or lay of most women where it's something special that needs to be shared and needs to be built to something else after Yonke Londo. AP, do you think Abawuni is a correct way, if any?
Well, there's never a correct way. Women like to watch soapies, so they actually
Mimic.
they mimic the soapy life, which is fake and which can also be reality. But Singamachita, we don't have time for the soapies, what do you call it? Those are movies, the chick flicks. We're all about action. Even the movies that we watch is all about action. But I think there's time. Get to understand each other, and then after then you know, and then you will see what you are going. Funny like ungabi stats out behind the bitch but or in a old and then keep piling up. Because I mean we getting old. We used to do that, but be accomplishment better much like then. But yeah, we're not getting young anymore. Even our colleagues are getting fucked. We flexing too much. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look, now for me, bro, I think now, this day and age, to be quite honest, sibadala. Yeah, we're old. So, one thing that I noticed, like me by checking like with socials, like on the TLs and stuff like that, women sometimes just appreciate honesty. And also, they appreciate the fact that from the get-go, you are open with your intentions. Look, yes, you might be open with your intentions, fine. At some point, that might change because, you can never say, Bana, look, these are my intentions with you, so, and then she'll be fine with that. Like, I would say 80% of the time, it always doesn't end up like that because there's feelings involved.
Oh, yeah?
So, I think it's the best way to handle this. I'm not going to say the indlela yamachita ayitreata ngayo sex is fine. Nendlela yamachiri ayitreata ngayo sex is grand because in both situations when I'm a guy, yes, the significance of sex kwamachiri balekile lonke no. But I feel as though akho formula mfethu ayikho tu. So I would say bana, honesty is the best policy, my guy.
And compromise.
To avoid messy situations, no shiabandu, be scorned, be hurt, yonke lonto. That's why I'm gonna reiterate again, but yes, you might be honest, but turns out yes, and then noba mhlawumbe soyifumene but ufumaniseke bana ngoku honest nomuntu laa mntu ufumaniseke ba akheche still and it still turns messed out. So that's why nsithi bana for me I should think there's no formula, guy.
No formula. Okay. So it's like the reason I was giving those options is that baninzi like there'll be guys who will look at amateur and like but amateur are wrong for catching feelings after sex. Or even there's chicks who will look at a guy, or someone look at someone else and say you're wrong for catching feelings. Or you are wrong for not catching feelings. So in that thinking, I feel like abantu, as much as we are honest, I think into important now like you are looking to interact nabantu in that way, it's important to be honest or whatever, but it's also important to understand that do you understand
That's a good point.
Yeah, because too many people focus on lendo ndifuna.
Yeah, selfishness in a way.
Like whether you are looking for romance or you're looking for just sex, you're focusing on the fact that I'm looking for romance, I'm looking for sex, and lo mntu ndibe naye kulona ndizamfumana for lento. Like icheri can look at you ithi that's a husband, and some romancer, amnika yonke nto ayifunayo,
Then you'll be my husband.
That time when uko do up, you are far away.
Except on that tip, as times have changed. We might be talking about romance and what women want, but out there, women are actually looking for people that actually have that are either dating or they are married, which shows what do they want out of nowhere. It's either they just want pleasure, but for Nix is about Dibanisa, but they don't see a future. And it's happening quite a lot these days.
Well, it's not necessarily Londo. Bakhona abanye abantu bakubone guys or girls bakubone like utreat laa mntu wakho.
Exactly. They want the same thing.
And they want you to do that to them.
True.
Like uboni out image yayo does everything for the out. And qomba ihale mate ingasiyenza apha kum ezweni. So I'm going to do all I can to ithathe image le yakhe.
No, that's messed up. What about the out?
That's the game is cold, bruh.
The game is cold.
You need time bomber check it.
And also you don't know about the out and you want for right for as long as away.
That's the thing. So you end up in a situation where you picture yourself in that situation.
That's the very same situation.
And then it's gonna go to my other point. Because what I was gonna say about understanding on you. Do you ever feel like umntu uyakwazi ukuqhatha like akuqhathe nyani like axela umntu uba ya nam ndiyayifunda kule way kuyo wena ne and then like 8 months 10 months 12 months down the line hayi lo mntu ayisenguye laa mntu ebesithi unguye.
Look mna ne, let me tell you something ne. There's niggas out there yabo, and I'm gonna say niggas because it's rare to find amacheri enzalabe. Yeah. There's niggas out there ubone umuntu mhlawumbi ufuna le mate, they want this chick. Yeah. Cause this chick imxelele ba look mamela, I do not want into like a hit and run situation or ndondoni. Now I want a relationship, I want a date. Nigga, I'm telling you, there's niggas out there that would be willing to take that and make that sacrifice to date just so that they can get into that girl's pants 2 or 3 times or a month down the line. Change ikaka yenze ikaka zewe for bayiloni mayilahle mndana. And I'm still saying there is niggas because I have never seen icheri ethi bayenza la wemi bro, because you know why disitsho amacheri ayayazi ba amachita a week. You will never find out years out bana hayi mna andifuni udlalwa andifuni into serious ndixelele bayikhona hayi soze never. So that's why
what about the macheri like as a gold diggers? Because le out ngayo ne ibifuna impundu yabo. That's why he became lo mntu this chick once. Now what about the cherry gold digger? Ibonika kaka sesityebi.
Simon.
And then she becomes this woman that you want.
Simon.
Uzifuna le chweba yakho.
but that's different.
Simon,
how is that?
Simon be like about how much a week.
Thank you. The gold digger
parts of my castle back some mela. This is what I want ABC. Now let me today say from Westeros, beginner parts. Tina, on the other hand, so as the out chicken made it, my manager chocolate, the fully way so. La way was like we realized after a week or 2 or 3, after we spent time at London, come years no, and then we just feel like is busy.
Yeah.
Then after that, then you consider by Ireland, and you push away and London, and I will tell you 80% of the time, the material that I feel way serious. Yo, I know the shit out of you because after 2 weeks, you won't buy my dome too. The way just make it as far away as I.
You hit the nail there.
I know I'm a chair and I saying, but the way it all depends on the time spent getting to know each other. Then when we can click up here, you can fight up here, and then if they can actually handle the fighting, you know, not by the way physical, but Jay the differences in. Then you go against the future.
Yeah, one again. And you know, we brought a very good point. Yeah, long ago, Janet Jackson, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Do you know, Lando, okay, my thing that I like to say, you don't know what you want till you have it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, if you have it.
True though.
Oh, yes, too. Utube nayo. Because baninzi abantu baphuma phandle esithi ndikhangela icherry esu khale out esu umfumane lo mntu exactly. Qoba ha andivukelwa kulo mntu.
Yabo wena out that's why ndisithi mna I get abantu sometimes get that will say ba yeah ndifuna umuntu othile and then you'll find that especially kwi-mate. I-mate are always the people that like look bane specifics when it comes to umuntu amfunayo yonke lo way. Mna fethu, to be quite honest, for me, andiyazi mfethu banzawuthi
ufuna ntoni.
You know what I mean? Mna, I think I would appreciate into yobana ndihlale nalo mntu and just like sihlale and just go with the flow. Like I would prefer to learn someone, yeah.
There we go. Like uyibona lo umuntu athi ndine itype yami so.
I don't believe in that.
How many times have you gotten the type yami?
Exactly. Why is it not working? So
exactly.
So that's why the thing, I don't think you about uthi hayi except funa itype enje ndondondondoni yonke lonto kwathini. Mina I prefer umfunda umuntu. Ewe ke mhlambi uzawubuza abantu baye awuzawuthi ufunde kangapha abantu abangaphi ndondoni. But I'll tell you one thing. Also umfumene la mntu umfunayo. Trust me, you will know, my guy.
Yeah.
Trust me, you will know.
You know, the thing about it, type.
So fair,
come on.
Man.
No, bro, no.
The thing about it, type, like, why immediately city if you want to chill, and then let's say with Divine and I, we life element, when you won't be yourself, because now you're gonna try to be low Romeo or the mid low. So the moment you change your behavior or the way you act, just because finish a great dream all the time, I'm so ghosting.
True.
That's why I get my about to batten on those 14 years. So that every day you hit and then I be unpredictable. Yeah, that's what makes you turn in life be interesting. Whereas the types, you know, it all goes back to
that's where you find the people in loveless marriages, bro, because of E-types.
That's all acting. You got to find type of I can act like type from A to Z. The way you type
ungayifumana ngqo itype yakho ube ungabikho satisfied.
True.
Uchite uthi sa.
Exactly.
Hayi man lo muntu.
That's why in the city la natsika ye-type. For me it no.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But while we're on the topic of type, there are types in bed.
Oh, types in bed.
Types in bed. Yes, sir.
One last question to Shia J guy. What would you prefer if you had to choose, gun to your head? Choose a partner ekuphatha grand, like hey, yenza yonke into like apha like, you know, queen of your life. But bedini phandle or umuntu okustressayo la ukwenza ngathi uyikaka yomuntu wabaphandle like ebedini asukile back spinner can't you head clip igcwele what would you choose?
Those two they cancel each other out, man. Yeah, but yeah, it happens. We go live video years ago, which is why people get married, then bashim as well, and then they will get this chick who just
does everything.
Fire.
Yeah, in bed.
That's why no much by the minister doesn't mean is the finance, the transport, the pleasure, because they know that we cannot out here one cannot carry all these heads.
Okay.
So yeah, la question it's tough to actually get someone who's up satisfied 100%. Betting and then up in a bed and outside.
It's rare. Yeah, and I have to agree with Nels. That question of yours, cancels.
So only believe it's impossible, like of money, who can satisfy both of those ends.
It's not impossible. It's not, but it's rare. It's very rare. And yes, do you know what? Ne? You can get lomdu unjalo that can satisfy you on both ends. But I kid you not. Ikhona le B1 ezaba off
khona
ubuqhoza bakho soze kaloku soze
so you might just win nje
ba ufumana iqeqe ufumanise lo muntu perfect yonke lonto awumazi ebusuku mhlambi hayi serial killer abebulala abantu azolala nawe.
Speaking about iqeqe, yazi I have a connect in my phone yami igama la iqeqe. I won't mention igama lakhe, but yeah, who fit exactly the way lo yakho. Romina, John Craig, yeah, but I'll pay, yeah, in the cycle. But yeah, it's life, man. You don't always get your.
You don't get what you want.
So awesome.
So
that's what you just need to adapt sometimes. That's also another thing.
So to bring it around full circle now, back to the virginity talk. Do you feel if you lost your virginity to, let's say, umtu who fulfilled as lots apha life yakho, like izinto and bomba ikhe singathi ziyashort apha life, if you lost your virginity to lo mntu, let's say you waited maybe a while longer,
yeah,
and udibe naye maybe Tesha kanye spana,
yeah,
do you feel like how you handle and deal with sex now would be different?
No. The reason why the city no, dog. When a guy loses their virginity, when I look back now, a lot changes, bro. A shit lot changes. Because now.
But do you feel like that young mind of yours wasn't able to handle?
No. You see, the young mind wasn't aware of what was happening at that particular time. So that's why it didn't consider the seriousness and all the emotion behind your own kilando that just happened. Yes, if it had to happen in Butalin, look, I'm in agreement that you would have handled it different, but it's out to 99.9. Chances are, yeah, or even worse.
That's why they call your first time virginity, because you don't know shit. So you find a shock of your life. But what I'm trying is that after I experienced it the first time, and then so separate. Actually, she moved out because. But now since he experienced, I actually wanted to be keen. So right, being as unclothless like the first time.
First time, you wanted to prove a point.
Because later I was like shocked. It's like when you're cheating as a folk while you're dead, and then you expect to be ninja on the way. So even a grudge, I would actually call it a grudge marriage because she defeated me the first time around. So marriage is time for Mike say, look, let's okay, yeah, life doesn't work like that.
Ease the return. Okay. Okay. When I think about for myself, I'm not, like I said, I don't want to say the exact age, but I lost my virginity very young. I was not in high school.
Dang!
Poppy age doesn't count.
I'm not gonna say, but I do sometimes think about I might have been different. Because once I lose a lot of I for a lot of things I ended up doing. Yeah, yeah, so I sometimes do wish, okay, I would have waited till it's stable a little bit. Yeah, but other than that, it's not like it turned me into a fucking serial killer or whatever. But it's in negative behavior that when I think back, this trace sugar from
it stems from that.
Yeah, everything that happened.
Yeah.
After. Yeah, so yeah, for myself, I do wish I'd wait a little bit longer. But we said we'd make this today's show short. That should be short. I think so. If you've watched all the way to the end, thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Like, subscribe.
Yeah, please don't just watch the video, guys. Subscribe.
Thank you to my friends who took some time out of their day. Yeah,
man.
Just to come talk to me. Switch.
So love, nigga.
Away.
Anytime, fit. Anytime.
There we go. Woo!
I've been born by your escalator now. Ibande.